What is going on, YouTube? We are today taking on the Demon of Song. I'm just going to speed up me getting to the boss fight because it's pretty boring. Not a massive fan of this area. It's very I was sort of forced into taking it really slow because the enemies, the mages that cast homing soul arrows at you from like a ridiculous distance away, and I don't know, it's just like the easiest way to get through this area is just to cheese it with a bow and arrow like you see me doing here. This is the third bonfire in the area, I believe, so it's like after a fog gate, so if you come up to a fog gate it's not a boss, the boss is after that. So you see in these areas in the water, when you see the like sparkling sort of glitter above the water, that means that the little, I'm not sure what the enemies are actually called, but like the little weird lurking creatures are in the water underneath that, and they'll jump up if you walk close enough. If you just like spam the lock on, so like the right thumbstick, you keep pushing it in, it'll lock onto them even if you can't see them. And the best way to get through this area, if you just want to progress, is to just walk around this side bit. There is an invader in this area too. It's the Royal Mage, whatever his name is. He's an absolute arse. He invades you a whole heap. But you can see me here, you can just pick him off with the bow. 3 shots. Bow's actually upgraded my bow a fair bit. As of now, as of the recording of this, I have finished the game, which I'm quite happy with. I've started New Game Plus. New Game Plus is crazy. Like, it's quite different. There's a lot of new, like, extra enemies, new enemies that you don't even see in the original playthrough, which to me that's crazy. But that makes it worthwhile doing, basically. Oh my god, I don't know what I was doing. I was obviously distracted when I was playing this part, but the boss is just up here to the left. It's not very difficult, really. Hits very hard, but has very slow attacks. It kind of reminds me of the Covetous Demon fight. This is weirder though. This isn't Jabba the Hutt. This is like, I don't know. It's a weird boss. There's another one of these lovely ladies. You go up and try and talk to them, and then they do that, and then the singing starts. As you can hear now, so I'll have to mute the game sound so you can listen to Windmills, man, because Dark Souls and Windmills go to freaking together. I sort out my gear here basically before the fight. It's, once again, I'll say it again, it's not too tough. You can cheese it with a bow if you really have to, or if you really want to. There's me reviving to human here. I was just checking to see whether there were any summons in the area, NPC wise, so there's no in-game ones that I could find, at least. But you don't need them for this fight. It's quite straightforward. Yeah, not a fantastic area in my opinion. It was pretty cool presentation wise, but just the enemies pinging at you from a range is kind of crap in my opinion. So I think I munch some grass here. Always good. Yeah. Alrighty. So in we go for the Demon of Song. This is a cool arena. It's kind of a cool boss fight, but it's mostly just weird. Okay, so you'll see the trick with this fight pretty much straight away. When this guy is inside his like protective skin, you can't do any damage from him. You can only hit him in the face when he reveals it like he is now. If you get too close and you do a lunging attack with Claymore, it bounces off the bottom apparently, so you've got to sort of watch your distance. That right there is the main attack that you want to watch for. If you're not human, chances are that might one-shot you, so you just got to be careful, and you can just roll away or break lock on and run, and you'll be fine. Keep your distance, basically whenever he comes close to you, just back off a little bit, wait for him to do his attack, and then you can go in and get a free hit or two. And he doesn't have a whole lot of health, but by this point in the game, you should be doing pretty good damage. I'm pretty sure my Claymore was at +10 here, so yeah, it's not a very tough boss fight. I'm pretty sure that's got an AoE, so you just, once again, whenever he looks like he's about to do something, just back away, basically. Like, this is the first time that I fought him and I just played it safe and found it relatively easily. It's pretty weird, man. This is a weird boss. This is some Japanese stuff right here. That attack right there, you can block through it like I did that just there, but it's pretty easy to predict, so you can just 2 rolls to either side and you dodge it just fine. Yeah, it's just a patience thing, just timing. After this area we go into the Undead Crypt, which is a lot tougher and a lot more enjoyable in my opinion. Actually, I take that back. The end of it, like the boss fight and the area after the boss fight, is much better, but the actual area itself's kind of arseholeish. So you see me there, you can just roll that attack, but it's just when he goes up on his back legs that you have to be careful, because that's when the big damage comes in, basically. And once again I get too close and ricochet off. Yeah, I'm not sure what happens if you get hit by that, but I imagine it's not going to be good. Like, it's extremely obvious and extremely slow. Yeah, extremely slow, so if you get caught by it, good luck. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this boss fight. I might just leave it there and let it play out. There's a bonfire shortly after this area. I think there's like 1 or 2 enemies maybe, but nothing ridiculously difficult, so you should be able to get to the next bonfire after this guy quite safely. So teleport out and use your souls or whatever. And yeah, anyways, I will see you next time for the Undead Crypt, and I actually forget where I went after that. I cannot actually remember, that is insane. Yeah, I don't know. I've gone blank. I forgot what areas after this, after the Undead Crypt. So there might be 2 areas in the next video. I'm not sure. The end of the Undead Crypt after the boss. Actually, you know what? We'll cover that when we get to it. All right. See you later, YouTube. Bye.